I'm not doing okay right now.
I feel like this is gonna be our most chaotic video this year. Hi, I'm Mel.
Hi, I'm Danny, and we're the Sheehan sisters.
In today's video, Danny and I are going to be building gingerbread houses. The last time we did this was 5 years ago.
As you all know, there's always a twist, so Mel and I will once again not be sober. I do believe in our last gingerbread video we weren't sober then either.
No, and Danny won that. It was a competition at that time.
I think we know who won. Guys, come on. Guys. Let me get a slow-mo of my whole house. Come on, guys. I think we know who won.
I'm not really sure if this one is a competition or we're just gonna have some fun, but I got way too high in that video and my gingerbread house was a fail, and I mainly just ate the snacks, and already I'm looking at what comes in the kit and I want to eat the snacks.
Well, hopefully you don't make the same mistake. So let's take a quick hit. If you haven't already, grab your supplies and, you know, but wait, there's more. Okay, so we were planning on getting the same gingerbread house, but we also weren't definite on that plan because, again, we're chaotic over here on this channel, if you haven't realized already.
Unsure why she's saying we when it's fine. Anyway, yeah, so I got my gingerbread kit from Target. You know how much we love Target, but someone got theirs somewhere else.
I got my gingerbread kit at Trader Joe's. So you know what? We're giving the people options.
I'm so jealous because hers looks cuter, and I'm like, I would have went and got that one.
It was unexpected, but it worked out. I feel like this could be a little challenge where it's like Trader Joe's versus Target and see whose gingerbread house comes out better.
Okay, I think mine is larger.
Rude, you don't even know. You don't even know. Let me read the dimensions.
My gingerbread house is bigger, so just saying.
My gingerbread house is from the North Pole, so...
Santa hand delivered my gingerbread house to me, actually, just a few hours ago. So.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer flew with Santa, and then they picked up Frosty the Snowman, and then they picked up my gingerbread house, so...
Sounds like a lie. All right, let's open them up and get our supplies out.
Okay, so a little con. For Trader Joe's, okay, some people would prefer this, that they have to make their own icing, but it's like, who wants that extra step?
Mine's broken already. This sabotage. Santa, you sabotaged me because you delivered me the broken one.
I think the universe is really teaching you lessons, even with building a gingerbread house.
Please tell me what that lesson is. I'd love to hear it. A wise one.
This is one of the 3 wise messages for Christmas. Sometimes you're not going to get everything handed to you perfectly, but if you have all the pieces and all the tools, you're still able to make a beautiful product.
Thank you for that. And your message, you have extra steps in yours, and I think that's just really helping you learn patience.
Forever. Look, it says says how to make royal icing, and there's nothing but royalty on this end. And guess what? It suggests adding a few drops of lemon juice.
I know your favorite.
You all know how I feel about citrus. We are back. We are going to start our gingerbread house. This is not a competition this time around, but I do want to tell a story while we begin because Mel was right. The universe is teaching me patience. I had a whole dilemma with this icing.
It was a process for sure. I don't know. I'm getting high. Fuck. Okay. The edible has kicked in and the whole intermission. Okay. Yeah. Danny making icing was a process, and while she was doing that, I made some popcorn because I'm gonna want a snack, and I cannot snack on my gingerbread house while I'm making this. But do you want to tell them about your icing adventure?
So, because I am impatient, I didn't read how much water to combine with the powdered sugar to make the icing. So I just impulsively started adding water and made my icing way too thin. So I had to put it in the freezer, but while it was in the freezer, I started looking around the kitchen to see if we did have any powdered sugar. But you know what? The universe had my back there, and I had some extra powdered sugar. So voila, here we are. But you know what? I was like, if I would have just read the instructions properly, then
And there's your next wise tale, my friend.
none of this would have ever happened. But look how cute these little creatures are.
All right, so I've been seeing this Hear Me Out challenge, and I was telling Danny about it earlier. And at first I didn't really get it because I couldn't think of a character that I was like, oh yeah, like I find this character attractive. And then me and Danny have been watching Christmas movies, and then I realized who my Hear Me Out would be. And I'm gonna tell Danny, and I'm gonna show her this video that popped up on my Instagram, which confirmed what I already thought.
Not Bernard. Honestly, I see it. I can see it. I see it.
We were rewatching Santa Claus recently, and like, you know, he really cares about his job and Santa and Christmas. And also, I think I realized that that's where my crush for Timothy Chalamet also came from, because I feel like they're in the same kind of realm.
You are comparing Bernard to Timothy Chalamet.
So that's my Hear Me Out, Danny. So do you have any?
I'm not doing okay right now. I just got a bunch of icing all over my sweatpants. I'm abandoning this shit. What the fuck is this? This bag? Abandoned.
Are we filming right now or are we not? I still have no idea.
We're filming. Everything's on camera.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Listen, I want everyone to know that, again, due to my impatience,
What are you so impatient about?
my frosting was still very thin and liquidy. But you know what? Now we're doing better. I got a bowl. I added more powdered sugar. And we're rocking and we're rolling around the Christmas tree.
I feel like this is gonna be our most chaotic video this year.
I just want to cut everything from what you all witnessed with my gingerbread house because it was just a bunch of liquid courage. So you were asking me if I have a But Hear Me Out, and I think I already mentioned this to you, but mine would be Goku.
Yeah. I told her that that's not a legitimate answer.
When I told her, she was like, okay, that's a muscular guy. It's fine. You know what? I will think of one while we talk about the Grinch. Ignore everything that's going on here. When Mel was telling me about the But Hear Me Out challenge, she said like the Grinch, and I'm like, the Grinch?
Hot crowd, hot crowd.
Like thinking that's her choice.
Yeah, I was like, no, it's just an example.
And then I said, who are you, Martha Mayhew? You know what? If you're a Martha Mayhew of the world, comment below.
Her outfits slayed all the time though, so.
For sure. She was definitely a fashionista.
And her Christmas lights killed it as well.
But so did Cindy Lou Who's mom's house. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the character's name.
Because she wasn't as important as Martha Mayhew.
Do not say that. Molly can never remember her last name. Character is not important.
You can't even remember her character's name.
That's Cindy Lou Who's mom. That's Mrs. Who.
I'm getting frosting everywhere and I hate it.
She's telling me. You all just saw what I went through.
I feel like the roof is so heavy. Like, why would they make it such a heavy piece of ginger? It should be the thinnest piece because it's gonna go on top of everything.
Because you have to put all that candy and shit on it. How is it gonna hold that up if it's really thin? Either way, these houses were not built to last. And we should all think about the gumdrop village during this time of year.
Why?
Because their houses break and they lose their houses, people eat their homes. You know, it's not a very festive time for them.
We're building them a house. Like, people are building their houses every year.
Okay. Ah! She's the comeback queen of Christmas.
How's it going?
It's going so fucking well. What's happening right now is the foundation is collapsing.
Why?
I'm telling you, we've been trying to figure this out for centuries.
I actually have no idea what you've been talking about this whole time. And I'm not on the same level that you're on.
The gingerbread village with the gumdrop people. How hard is that to keep up with?
I just don't think it would be gumdrop people that would live there.
Who's living there? I really want to know who's living there.
I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Think about Candyland.
We're on two different highs right now.
That's very unfortunate.
I really am having a hard time conceptualizing gumdrop people.
And that sounds very unimaginative on your end. My house is going to look so cute, and I'm just vibing right now. I really don't know how Mel is just not on the same wavelength because we took an extra gummy during the whole icing debacle.
And we went to two different places. We're in two different candy lands right now.
Well, tell me about the land you're in because it doesn't sound as fun as mine.
It doesn't, because you told me this is someone's village, so now, oh man, okay, it's fine. Like, I feel like I'm a fucking Habitat for Humanity right now. Like, I really gotta get this house built for the people.
Oh my god.
That's where I'm at right now. So I am thinking of the gumdrop people for your information.
And that's all that matters. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers.
Okay, let's talk about favorite Christmas movies.
We did mention the Grinch, which we keep getting sidetracked about.
Yes, our outfits. That's what we wanted to talk about.
We absolutely love the Grinch Jim Carrey edition. This one, I'm actually wearing pajamas from the cartoon edition, but this was my dad's, so I thought it was appropriate to wear it for the video because somebody went out and got an outfit for the video and told me last minute.
I told you like a week ago. What are you talking about? We're having a very sisterly fight right now. My house is falling apart.
Back to the Grinch. We love the Jim Carrey version. We love Jim Carrey in general. And do you have a favorite part from that movie?
Oh my god, so hard to choose. When he's going through the phone book or the address book and he's like, hey. And then we're gonna insert the clip of him finishing that.
Loathe entirely.
Mel had no enthusiasm when she said that line.
No, I'm trying to make sure my house doesn't fall apart right now, so that's what's happening with me. But what's your favorite scene from that movie?
I would say, whoa, these are really good. I'm eating some of my candy, sorry. I do like when he's laying on his bed and he's shouting and the echo's responding to him. The Grinch is like, I'm an idiot! And then the echo was like, I also love when the Grinch's heart grows and he's going down the hill on the sled returning the presents with Cindy Lou Who. I think another movie we mentioned in our last video was It's a Wonderful Life, which our dad introduced us to. So that will always be a classic for us.
Yes, that's another one I watch every year. And if you've never seen it, highly recommend. Go and watch it.
I was just about to mention about the storyline, but yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
You can give them a little synopsis.
So it follows the story of the main character, George Bailey, from when he was a child up into his adulthood. And it's set in what, like the 1920s, or is that too early? The 1940s?
Maybe the 1940s.
So as George gets older, he takes on the family business, and the economy's not doing well, which happens in every decade.
When is it ever, you know?
And there's this villain character, I guess you would call him, Mr. Potter. I feel like I'm giving the whole story away, but
you know, I was like a synopsis and you're like, I'm gonna tell the whole movie.
basically George Bailey goes through a tough time. We might not even keep any of this, to be honest. In conclusion, go watch It's a Wonderful Life. Come back to this video after you watched it and let us know what you think. My whole setup is a mess, but you know what? I'm just having fun right now. How about you? Are you having a good time?
I'm having the time of my life. My tree, not my tree. My house is actually standing and I'm kind of like, it doesn't feel real right now because I'm like, wait, why is everything okay? So yeah, Yeah, that's what's happening over here.
Well, you didn't mention any Christmas movies.
My top 5 Christmas movies, these are ones I always make sure to watch every year. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which I haven't watched yet this year, but I will. Elf, which I also haven't watched yet. I haven't watched a lot of these yet, but I'm going to watch them. Okay, so How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Elf, Home Alone, The Santa Claus, and It's a Wonderful Life. I have more, like I love Christmas movies, but those top 5 for sure always have to watch. What would yours be?
Okay, my list is pretty similar. Surprisingly, I wouldn't put in Elf. I know that might be a shocker to many. So I'll say The Santa Claus, Home Alone, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, and I feel like I'm missing one that I watched already.
How is it not Elf?
I don't know. I have to be in the mood for Elf.
Frosty the Snowman?
Not really.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
I'll have to check my watch list.
Charlie Brown's Christmas. Alright, what zodiac sign do you think the Grinch is?
You all are gonna hate me for this. I want to say a Scorpio with a Pisces rising.
Okay. I was gonna say an Aries.
Okay. Aries is good. Raging.
Yeah. I like Scorpio though.
Maybe he could be an Aries moon. Do you have a favorite Christmas tradition besides watching Christmas movies?
I don't think we really had a lot of Christmas traditions growing up. Like I remember making chocolate chip cookies sometimes. So maybe baking, but I don't bake every year. I baked last year and I want to bake again this year. Would you say you have Christmas traditions or remember any that maybe I'm not remembering?
Not necessarily. I don't think mom always cooked. Over the years, we got to the point where we just ordered takeout. So I think
How could I forget?
our tradition for a couple years became ordering Chinese food.
Yes, I remember that now. Oh my god, that's a throwback.
But I would say we would have a tradition when it came to decorating the tree. You know, Dad would always do the lights, and then we could start putting the ornaments on, and Mom's had the same ornaments since we were born practically.
Yeah, that's something I miss doing too. Okay, you're reminding me now because I'm floating in space. I'm coming back down. Yeah, we would play Christmas music, which I was listening to Christmas music this year. Like, I guess that's kind of a tradition too. Like, always, I listen to like the same Christmas music we've been listening to for years.
Do you remember the Christmas where me, you, and our brother all got Game Boys? Which Game Boy was it?
The Game Boy Advanced. Yeah, I remember. That was definitely one of my favorite Christmas because that was a good present.
It wasn't every year that we would get expensive gifts, but we were surprised that our mom was able to pull through that year.
And then another gift I remember, I don't think that was the same year because that would have been too much, but another like expensive gift that we got one time was scooters. That was really exciting. The Razor scooters, if you know, you know.
All right, I'm pretty much wrapping up. How are you doing?
Guys, I don't know what this video was, but I hope it was good.
I feel good about mine. It's just sprinkles galore, but I think that's the magic of Christmas.
You got sprinkles? All right, I finished my gingerbread house. I'm really scared. I'm gonna try to turn it around to show the camera. I'm really scared because I'm so proud that it's actually holding up. I'm showing the people my beautiful house.
Gorgeous.
I dedicate this to the gumdrop people, and I hope they accept this token of my love and peace for them.
That's your offering.
Yeah.
Here is my gingerbread house. It came out so cute. I love it. I love the little creatures on it. I had a lot of fun making this. I did enjoy Trader Joe's box after all, despite the icing incident.
You know, we'll never forget the icing incident of 2024.
The edibles are definitely kicking our ass right now.
For sure, but we did it, and I'm proud of us because they both look great. You can find these listed on Zillow.
I hope you all have a really great holiday season. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.